It's gone down in history as one of the most famous nights in Australian music, the opening concert at the Sydney Opera House. The Sydney Symphony is recreating that performance with some of the original musicians. There's a new conductor, but like her counterpart 4 decades ago, Simone Young says her workplace is still well down the scale.
This was the concert hall on opening night 1973. Internationally renowned Australian Sir Charles Mackerras conducting a program of Wagner. 39 years on, the orchestra is performing the same music under the baton of Simone Young. The Hamburg-based conductor is Mackerras' successor in another way, regarded as this country's greatest exponent of the German composer.
I feel, to a certain extent, the mantle of the Australian Wagnerian has now landed on my shoulders, and I feel very privileged about that.
In the lineup of nearly 100 musicians are 2 who performed with Mackerras for the first concert.
It was probably the biggest single event in the orchestra's history as far as being in Sydney goes.
I was 20 years of age, only a casual. I wasn't about to offer any criticism or any opinion about what it was like to work with him. I simply sat there in awe of the man.
The Wagner series is in the concert hall, and it's just as well. Next door in the Opera Theatre, musicians play under the stage in cave-like conditions. Charles Mackerras was scathing about it.
Oh, well, the pit's just the pit. I mean, it's just the pit.
And it's still the same.
It is heartbreaking to see those fine musicians down in the Opera Theatre, the members of the Australian Opera and Ballet Orchestra, working so hard and getting so little payback from the acoustic that they're playing in, from the terrible cramped conditions.
Simone Young says pleas to governments to fund improvements are falling on deaf ears. Anne Maria Nicholson, ABC News.